Underneath the layers of white paint, a work of art potentially so valuable that it could have boosted the coffers of the local council and attracted tourists to Clacton-on-Sea. The mural was by Banksy, whose brand of subversive, satirical and political art has made him world famous. But Tendring District Council received a complaint that it was racist and offensive, so the council removed it. And only once it was gone did they realise what it was and how much it might have been worth. The piece was a stencil of 4 pigeons holding placards with the words "Migrants not welcome" and "Go back to Africa," directed at a beautiful migratory swallow. Banksy himself has not explained the meaning, but it's clearly intended to challenge anti-immigration views. The question is whether the public interpret it that way. So you're offended by that picture?
Yes, I feel like I'm being discriminated for the first time in my life, because I come from a country of apartheid. The first time in my life I feel like it's against me.
Yes, some people could be offended, but then instead of painting it over, perhaps they could have got a description of the meaning of it to be put underneath on a plaque or something like that. It could actually be part of the tourist attraction, which Clacton is in need of now.
No one can say what the picture might have sold for, but this piece, called Slave Labour, depicting a boy at a sewing machine, went last summer for £750,000. It had been etched on a wall in North London. Another, called Kissing Coppers, taken off a pub wall in Brighton earlier this year, sold for £345,000.
We're not averse to artwork, murals on our seafronts at all.
This mural, just yards from where the Banksy was found, depicting a young couple on the beach, was commissioned by the council. Nigel Brown says the local authority has a responsibility to ensure nothing controversial appears on the seafront.
There's always going to be, when you've got a Banksy on your seafront that would draw in lots of people, a feeling of, oops, what have we done now? But having said that, we have to look at it and see why the guys did it and what we'd had the complaint. And we stand by what they've done, because they did it in the right motives and that was their job.
Immigration is an issue here, especially now with a by-election only a week away. The council says it doesn't regret its decision regardless of the picture's potential value, but it has said it would be delighted if Banksy would return. Interpret that how you will. Richard Souchet, Sky News, Clacton-on-Sea.